Bhagavate Vasudevaya.
Narayanam namaskrityam naram chaiva narottamam devim saraswatim vyasam tato jayamudiraye nashi shanvata sataha Krishna punyashravana kirtanaha hridayantasroti abhadrani vitanoti shrusatam आराध्य भगवान ब्रजेश तनया तद्धाम वृंदावनम रम्यकचित पासने वजवदु वर्गेण वक्कल्पिता श्रीमद्भागवतममूलं प्रेम प्रमत्तमाहं श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभु तदभितं तत्राधर्मनापरः सत्यं विदातुं निजप्रत्यभाषितं व्याप्तिं शभूतेषु अखिलेषु चात्मनः अदृश्यात्मतरूपं बुद्ध्वं स्तम्भे स्थभायं न मृगं न मानुषं गन्धराशं भागवतं की श्लोकाल की So there is the same verse. We'll read from Canto 2, Canto 1, Chapter 2, text number 20. This is favorite verse of Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogaha Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam Mukta Sangasya Jayate Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogataha Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam Mukta Sangasya Jayate.
Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogataha Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam Mukta Sangasya Jayate.
Evam prasannam manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogataha Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam Mukta Sangasya Jayate.
Evam prasanna manaso Bhagavad Bhakti Yogataha Bhagavad Tattva Vijnanam Mukta Sangasya Jayate. Evam, thus, prasanna, enlivened, manasa, of the mind, Bhagavad Bhakti, the devotional service of the Lord, Yogataha, the contact, Bhagavat
Bhagavat,
regarding the personality of Godhead,
regarding the personality of God,
Tattva,
Tattva,
knowledge, Vijnana,
Vijnana,
scientific, Mukta,
Mukta,
liberated, Sanghasha,
Sangash,
of the association,
of the association,
Jayate,
Jaya,
becomes effective.
becomes effective.
Sangham also. Translation of the His Divine Grace A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki
Jaya.
Translation. Thus established in the world of unalloyed goodness, a man whose mind has been enlivened by contact with devotional service to the Lord gains positive scientific knowledge of the personality of Godhead in the stage of liberation from all material association. Everybody can do it. Thus established in the mode of unalloyed goodness,
Thus established in the mode of unalloyed goodness,
the man
the man
whose mind
whose mind
has been
has been
enlivened
by
by contact with devotional service
contact of devotional service
to the Lord
to the Lord
gains
gains
positive scientific knowledge
scientific knowledge
of the personality of Godhead
of the personality of
in the
God
stage of
in the stage of liberation
from all material
from
association.
all material association.
In Bhagavad Gita, it is said that out of many thousands of ordinary men, one fortunate man endeavors for perfection in life. Mostly men are conducted by mode of passion and ignorance, and thus they are engaged always in lust, desire, conquering ignorance and sleep. Out of many such man-like animals, there is actually a man who knows the responsibility of human life and thus tries to make life perfect by following the prescribed duties. Out of many thousands of such persons who have thus attained success in human life, one may know scientifically about personality of Godhead Sri Krishna. In the same Bhagavad Gita, it is also said that scientific knowledge of Sri Krishna is understood only by process of devotional service, Bhakti Yoga. The very same thing is confirmed here in the abodes. No ordinary man or even one who has attained success in human life can know scientifically or perfectly the personality of Godhead. Perfection of human life is attained when one can understand that he is not the product of matter, but he is in fact spirit. But as soon as one understands that he has nothing to do with matter, he at once seizes his material offerings and becomes enlivened as spiritual being. This attainment of success is possible when one is above the mode of passion and ignorance, or in other words, one is actually a Brahmana by qualification. A Brahmana is a symbol of sattva guna or mode of goodness, and others who are not in mode of goodness are either Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, Shudra, or less than Shudras. The Brahmanical stage is the highest stage of human life because of its good qualities. So one cannot be a devotee unless at least qualifies as a Brahmana. I will repeat. So one cannot be a devotee unless one at least qualifies as a Brahmana. The devotee is already a Brahmana by action. But that is not the end of it. As referred to above, such a Brahmana has to become a Vaishnava. In fact, we are actually in the transcendental stage. A pure Vaishnava is liberated soul and is transcendental even to the position of a Brahmana. In the middle stage, even a Brahmana is also a conditioned soul because although in Brahmanical stage, the conception of Brahmana transcendence is realized, scientific knowledge of Supreme Lord is lacking. One has to surpass the Brahmanical stage and reach the Vasudeva stage to understand the personality of God and Krishna. The science of personality of Godhead is subject matter for the study by the postgraduate students in the spiritual life. The science of personality of Godhead is subject matter for study for the postgraduate students in spiritual life. Foolish men or men with a poor fund of knowledge do not understand the Supreme Lord and they interpret Krishna according to their respective wills. The fact is, however, that one cannot understand the sense of personality of Godhead unless one is freed from the contamination of material modes, even up to the stage of the Brahmana. When a qualified Brahmana factually becomes a Vaishnava in the enlightened stage of liberation, he can know what is actually the personality of God. I will just repeat the last line. When a qualified Brahmana factually becomes a Vaishnava in the enlightenment stage of liberation, he can know what is actually the personality of God. Om Jnana-Timirandasya Jnana-Anjana-Shalakaya Chakshur-Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Sri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamayam Dadhati Svatantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yudapadakamalam Shri Guru Vaishnavansha Shri Rupam Sakrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitantam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Radha Sagana Lalita Shri Krishna Hare Krishna Karuna Sindhu Deenabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Rishabhanu Suti Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Vancha Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhu Vayevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaurabhakta Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Et Kripa Shri Guru Et Kripa Shri Guru Hare Krishna. Very important verse. Prabhupada explained multiple things in this purport. All is short, the purport is very deep. Right? So, Prabhupada has given like stages, said that usually Bhavaram, Janmanam, like to come to the spiritual path, it takes millions of years. Of the person who comes to Krishna consciousness or who connects to Krishna consciousness, that's one level of bhakti. And Prabhupada was telling very nicely that who gets a scientific knowledge, right? They are successful people. Right? So, and Prabhupada is telling the process to get the scientific knowledge, to understand Krishna. Right? Realizing Krishna means that is success in spiritual life. So, for that, Prabhupada is telling to understand this. Then understand this Krishna consciousness is Prabhupada telling only by devotion service. You can realize this knowledge by devotion service. So, what is devotion service? Devotion plus service. Correct? What is devotion?
With love means service to love.
Yeah, devotion means sadhana, right? Or morning japa, or reading, or swadhyaya. That's called devotion. Right? What is service? Whatever, apart from the sadhana, whatever we are doing, that is service. Right? Going for Harina, cleaning temple, cooking for Krishna, serving devotees, is all service. Prabhupada combined bhakti as devotional service. And Prabhupada is telling here, only you can understand Krishna by devotional service. Important. Prabhupada never, like, it's not mentioned here that we can understand, we can achieve Krishna by, may not by any other means. Like, people want to understand Krishna by knowledge. Some people, right? Some people want to understand Krishna by doing tapasya, austerity, right? And what else? Some people want to understand Krishna by going to a forest, correct? But what Prabhupada was telling, we can understand Krishna by devotional service. Right? So, we can see many examples like how Dhruva Maharaj got success in 6 months. Right? Dhruva Maharaj had a lot of material desires. Right? What Dhruva wants to become? Why Dhruva Maharaj came out from his mother? He went to forest. Correct? Why?
He wanted a big palace or more than Brahmalok.
Yeah. What is his brother name?
Uttama.
So when he got insulted, he had material desire. But that material desire, when Narada Muni met him, he said, I want to go to forest and achieve Krishna. He had material desire, but he was very determined to do it. And Narada Muni saw that, he has desire, but he is very determined. I can do it. But he only had material desire. His desire got purified. Correct? And by doing whatever instructions given by his spiritual master, he got successful. Correct? When Lord appeared in front of Dhruva, what did Dhruva say? He said, I don't want anything. Correct? His desire got purified. Correct? His desire got purified and he became pure devotee. Like we were discussing about Rudrasura. Correct? Rudrasura and Lord Shiva, they were friends actually. They were same devotees as Sankarsana. They were like equals, God brothers. God brothers means what we do. Prabhu, kaise aap? We'll speak jovially, right? Like when you are equals, no? We like to joke. Because आपको बहुत गाड़ी है, आप बहुत खा रहे हैं. Like we joke with devotees also. When Chitraketu joked in front of Shiva, he was jokingly telling, hey, what happened? You are keeping your wife in your lap. You don't have shame. Right? What Chitraketu was doing? Chitraketu was also with a lot of observers actually. Not that Chitraketu was also going in a plane. See, when in Krishna Consciousness, there are levels of devotion. Initially, when we come to temple, we all want to advance in Krishna Consciousness. Right? We have a strong desire. How to improve chanting, how I can read more time, how I can do more service. We all want to advance in Krishna Consciousness. The second level is, we want to show everyone we are advanced. Correct? We all want to tell everyone we are advanced. Want to show. Correct? सबको दिखावा करना है. Should Bhakti. That is second level. Second level, third level, one more level is that we want to act in such a way that we are very humble, we are not advanced devotees. That is one more crazy level. Right? We want to act that we are humble devotees, we are not advanced. We behave as if that we are not advanced. We don't want to show. That is craziest place. Because anyway you are not advanced, but you are thinking you are advanced and hiding in front of everyone that I am humble. That is next level. Here, when this Mahabharata was like Chitraketu was actually pure devotee. Even Lord Shiva is pure devotee. How Lord Shiva was hiding is not a pure devotee, he was very humble. He is telling, I am enjoying with my wife, keeping her on the lap. Correct? And Chitraketu was traveling with Apsarasas all the time on the plane. When he insulted Lord Shiva, he was actually with Apsaras, with many celestial girls. Although he is a pure devotee, he was hiding. Right? But what did, when he went and chastised, or what did he do? He insulted Lord Shiva. What happened?
Mata Parvati got upset.
Parvati got upset. They were jokingly talking, huh? But Parvati got upset. Parvati thought, it's a different movie. What did Parvati say? He cursed Chitraketu. Correct? What did Chitraketu do for that after cursing?
He did not respond anything.
He accepted. And Parvati got shocked. What is this? I trusted this guy, but he's not responding to me. Normally we chastise somebody, when we tell something heavily, we expect Prabhuji, a month through there. I got upset, I got take Krishna, I'm leaving home. Some reaction people expect. But when Chitraketu got cussed, did he respond? No. It was shock for Parvati. And Parvati said, what is shock for you? I thought this fellow will lament. He simply went, he got a demonic body. Who? Chitraketu. Chitraketu Maharaj was actually lamenting when his son died. You know the story, right? He married how many? Some lakhs of 1 crore. He married 1 crore women, 1 crore celestial girls. For what? To get a son. And finally got a son. What happened to son? He died. The person who actually lamenting for one son, son to gaya, wo bhi gaya. Son died. That's it. He cried when son died. He was very upset when son died. But same person, when Parvati cursed him, what did Parvati curse him? You become demon. He did not respond. Why?
Realized.
Huh?
He
Realized, yes. The same person, that is actually bhakti. The transformation of bhakti means the lamentation of Chitraketu is transformed in a short time that his body is gone, he became a demon. Still he did not lament. He did not complain. Correct? That is the power of bhakti. When Dhruva Maharaj wanted to please Krishna, all his material desires got vanquished. What did he become? He became pure. He didn't have any desires. So Prabhupada is telling here, that is power of bhakti. Right? When we come to ISKCON, the people come with many ambitions. Some people come that, we have to get some money. Right? People think, coming to temples, all our material desires will fulfill. Some people think we should need name. Some people said fame. Right? But in due course of time, by following this process, we all become humbled. Right? After some time, what is our desire? Gopi, Bharta, Kamala, Dasa, Dasa, Dasa. We only, what is Uttaraskala trying at the end of the day?
I only need the devotional service in the association of the devotees.
Yes. He listened the whole class in last What is Vritarasura prayed? He only desired one thing. What he desired? I want only engagement of service in good association of devotees. It's very important. If you have this one desire, I just want to be engaged in association of devotees. If you pray to Krishna this one thing, right, all our bad qualities will go. All our anarthas will go. We all have anarthas, right? I have anarthas. We have lust, we have desires, we have name, fame, money, everything we have. But by practicing this bhakti, Krishna consciousness, devotion service, by doing service, we get transformed. Chitraketu Maharaj got transformed. When he came to ISKCON, that 2005, the passion is 6 pound, that packet.
6 pocket,
that, like, what is it called?
Cargo.
Cargo, some 6 pocket. 6 pocket. So I came to the temple with 6 pocket. So very, very famous that time. 6 pocket jeans is very famous. So I used to wear 6 pocket and come to temple. Why I used to come to temple? Because prasad, Donna prasad, Sikandrabad, nice sambar rice in the evening. So every day I used to come. Evening come, just take Donna prasad, eat and go. And one day, temple president was Sahadev Prabhu, and the mic was not working. Mic systems were not working. He said, "Get off." He was giving class. This mic would take up. Told me that come off. We had many desires, wearing jeans pant, like after coming from temple, no. So my 2 devotees, my friends, his name is Sukumar Krishna, he said, Chowkati Pramachari. He gave a class on that. So when we take prasadam and buy Sprite water next to temple. And we go to Absigoda, Tarna. So the whole night we drink Sprite. And he used to discuss pastimes of Babaji and so much stories, just chit chat all night. So, and after the Sunday program, Monday means we have to work. We're all proper. Monday means we have to work hard, passion. So it was 7:30 is to start after morning. So I used to think when I used to give up my job, how the Monday morning, so much passion, so many years. When you go into the office, it's to work 12 hours a day. I'm a chip designer, I like working engineering. We have to work hard. We have to find something. Work is worship. That's the mentality. We like working, 12 hours of working. So when somebody said, one day Bhaktivedanta Swami said, you have to give up your job. You have to go to every manual and do some service. I was only worried about Monday morning. If I go to Monday morning to office, what will happen by Monday morning? So now, every day is Sunday for me. That hankering is not there. I used to think, worry about myself. I'm an engineer, I like to do chip designing. But Maharaj is telling to do preaching, do everyday service. But how do my desires get fulfilled? I have so much different desires. But spiritual master mercy, so many devotees mercy. My Monday morning is Sunday only for me. No running business. I see people running on Monday morning. I used to think, very difficult to control mind of my So now that is gone. Now there is a hankering for doing more service. But I can say myself what I am, what I am now. I still have desires. But point is that at least the whole Krishna conscious process, it works. I used to think, fool like me could change, anybody can change. Very, very, we like working, It's like, we used to work 16 hours in the lab, Designer, right? You have to, very, very passionate, you have to be top. It's typical corporate mentality. But how Krishna saved me, just imagine if I'm in the same corporate life, I'll be working, running, hankering. Now, Om Shanti. Krishna saved me. My Guru Maharaj saved me. Many devotees saved me. Right? It's out of imagination to not go to work. Like they say, right? What is sweet Monday? What is it called? Smiling Monday or something?
Blue Monday.
Huh? Something they say in corporate. Good that today is Monday, something. So something that was a time. Now, I feel there's more meaningful things to do in life apart from going to work in traffic and fighting with that whole thing, becoming dominant in front of everyone. That's the nature of the material world. Right? We walk. That's how we can survive. Now, by doing this process, engaging in service, serving devotees, that hankering is gone. Right? Okay, still anarthas are there, but at least we know what is the purpose of life. Right? So, we have taste for serving Krishna. We have taste to sit and chant, we have taste to read Bhagavatam, taste to serve devotees. This is much needed for all of us. At one point of time in your life, we have to be internally get that satisfaction. Right? This all, whatever service we do is external. Right? But internally, that happiness, that makes us to run every day. Because if Mohan Prabhu wants to get service, every day Mohan will tell, Rose, you have to do this, you have to do this, you have to do this. For me, no one tells. I have to plan my service, I have to do. Prabhupada writes to Karandar Prabhu in one letter. What is devotion service? Is individual's spontaneous voluntary. It's not somebody tells you all the time, Saturday, everyone. Somebody sends a message. That stage is one level. Actually, somebody practicing Krishna consciousness, somebody is chanting and singing, somebody reading Prabhupada books every day. They will get natural, spontaneous to do service to Krishna. The natural tendency should come, not some push. I used to write to my Guru Maharaj. Maharaj, I distributed one Bhagavad. Every time I read Haribol, Haribol. We want appreciation. Now, I don't even write. I didn't even tell me I've opened it. That stage, now I will ask Guru Maharaj, how can I serve you? What I want, what you want? Maharaj, please tell me what you want us to do. I don't tell my success or I don't tell you what I'm doing. We normally like to share our success. Right? We want some appreciation. But we have to ask Guru or spiritual master, Maharaj, what pleases you more? I recently met Maharaj in Mayapur. Maharaj, I said, from morning 4:30 to evening 10 o'clock I am doing service. I was very proud. Maharaj said that. Prabhupada said you should do 24-hour service. You are only doing 12 hours. That is spiritual master. Spiritual master crushes our ego. He removes our ego. That's the reason we need Guru. That's the reason we need guidance. We think, Prabhuji, I'm working, I'm doing so much sadhana, I'm doing service. Not we have to think. Somebody, Guru, spiritual master, who are giving guidance, they should tell what you are doing. They can diagnose. We can diagnose our own fever? Only doctor can diagnose. How much infection you have, how much medicine you should take. But we cannot diagnose our own, like ChatGPT model. Take your photo, put it in ChatGPT. She should all and tell how much I have infection and tell her prescription. And we'll take the medicine and take. No. Every devotee need that shiksha, that guidance. Or else we think we are like, I'm practicing, I'm chanting Prabhu, I'm doing everything. I asked my Guru Maharaj only one thing when I meet him. I said, what can I do? I'm a fool, I'm already doing many things. But what do you want? It's very important. We are very obsessed. Okay, I'm doing this, I'm doing that, I'm doing this. No. When you went to meet your seniors, your guru, spiritual master, you have to ask him what pleases you more. Tell me something what I can do for you. I just met Vaishesha Prabhu. He was in Hyderabad. I spent 6 hours with him. We were, when we met Gaudiya-Vaishnava Swami, Vaishesha made full obeisances. And he sat more than 1 hour when Swamiji Engineering was giving lecture. He spoke on Chaturvarna Maya system Gunatava Shloka, Bhagavad Shloka. He was humbly listening to all the lecture. That should be our attitude in front of Vaishnavas. And he could not get up. His legs, very tall person like that. He's 6.5, 7 feet height. Getting up is very difficult. So we don't have to show our success. We have to show our anarthas. We have to tell how much time we are not reading Prabhupada books, how much we are not committed. We should share our anarthas to see this, not success. So the more we share our anarthas, I told Vaishnav we are not much focusing on books. We are diverted and make big temples. It's a very stressful thing. We should focus on books. I told one important thing. Somebody distribution of books on the streets, going out, because Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will come personally in the heart when somebody distributes books on the streets. So Prabhupada told this point. What else you want? Because our sadhana, our reading, very difficult to progress in bhakti. Only by acharyas, Krishna's mercy, we can make advancement in Krishna consciousness. Very important. So, what's the time?
8:46.
15 minutes, 10 minutes to close it. Prasadam is offered. We have taken prasadam. this whole purport, when Prabhupada was talking about sampradaya, basic qualification of Brahman, right? How to become in sampradaya, how we can be sampradaya? Any tips?
By doing seva.
By doing seva, very good. Our passion will come down. Right? What else? How to become sampradaya?
Association.
Association of devotees, especially who have that quality. If you want to get quality of sattva goodness, you should associate with those people who have that quality. That will become very easy. Right? What else? Tips?
Early morning, sir.
Yeah, very good. Attending Mangalarati, chanting with devotees will give a lot of our passion just drops, rajo drops. Morning should be meant for Krishna. You know, very important. Prabhupada, when he was leaving this body, he told two things. When Prabhupada was leaving this body on the deathbed, he told for devotees to stay in Krishna consciousness, they should be in Shuddha Sattva. And Prabhupada said two things will make them happy in Shuddha Sattva. Reading Bhagavatam and Varnashram. Prabhupada tells, you know. I was in the farm yesterday in Kamyan. I got fruits for you. You should take. I felt staying in the farm community will give goodness. I see devotees who are doing service there. When you have right consciousness, that's the best way to become sattva. Associating with cows, I was not so getting taste in chanting. In the morning I was chanting. Nam Andadaya. So I went and sat with cows and chanted 2 rounds. I felt very happy. Spending time with cows. Cows are in goodness. Cows are in goodness. Just serving cows, staying with them and chanting our rounds, the cows are tips. What else? Any tips? Mataji here chants every day. She brings Tulsi Maharani and chants. That's really something. So, we all have to practice this. It takes time, like coming for morning program. Right? It's not an optional thing, it's mandatory for devotees. Unless you're tired, you are sick. But the chanting after 9 o'clock is passion. Right? We should finish our rounds by morning. That is sattva. So, as much as possible, we should finish our rounds, attend morning Mangalarati, finish our rounds. That is sattva. What else? Reading Bhagavatam every day. Anybody realized when we read Bhagavatam how you felt? You felt, your anarthas will come down. Right? This makes us very proud of books. Gives real focus in life. Right? Actually, when we read Prabhupada books and speak, right, that is meant for us, not for others. I am actually speaking for me today because it will remind me I'll get purified. We should get purified consciousness. Right? The purified consciousness we can get if you read regularly Prabhupada books. Wherever you are in the car, wherever, read this book. Any other points? Any other points we missed?
Wedding prayers and Ajan.
Yes. Wedding prayers, very important. You have to pray to Krishna every day. I'm doing so many sinful activities, have so many material desires, but still I want to serve. I don't have any other than should be honest to Krishna. Correct? Krishna can say everything. Correct? When you honest to Krishna, Krishna will purify us. Correct? So, but Krishna is saying everything from heart. He knows you are a fool. How much you are advanced, Krishna knows. How much you are cheating, Krishna knows. So Krishna will purify us. Only what we have to ask Krishna, please help me. I have so many mental desires. I don't have, other than you, how much we are committed in our Krishna consciousness? Very little. We are committed for other things. When we do seva, we check the time. When we do other things, do we check our time? No. अब सेवा करें तो इतना घंटा है क्या सेवा होता है? We are not committed. Commitment नहीं है. We are very committed to our boss. Very committed to our corporate life. I used to be there. I know what I am. I can speak for myself. So how much we get purified, then that much commitment we can get. This is our life. That is our extreme life. So, what's the summary of this slogan? We should be an unalloyed goodness. Evam prasanna manasa. How will you get unalloyed goodness?
You have to go beyond
By doing devotional service to the Lord. By doing devotional service to God, we get unalloyed goodness. When we do that devotional service, we can realize Krishna. And then we can give up mental association. Very simple lines, summarizing. How to give up mental association? By knowledge. How we can realize knowledge?
reading.
By doing devotional service. Correct. We can realization how it comes. Reading will get knowledge, but realization will not. We can get knowledge, jnana, but vijnana is very difficult. How do you get vijnana? By doing devotional service in unalloyed goodness. So, we all have opportunity to practice, and we know how much we are advanced. So how much we are hungry, we only know. Right? As breakfast, kitna khana hai, nobody has to say to us. Puja, do chammach khao. It works like that. No. You need 2 chammach, 4 chammach. You will only know, right? How much we are advanced, how much we are advanced, we will only know. Nobody has to say. Right? We have to self-diagnosis is important. And somebody on the top should actually give prescription. Then it works. That prescription works. Our own prescription may not work. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vandana Srimad Bhagavatam ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. What's the program now?